And we should be live. It is Sunday, October the what? October the 17th, 2021. And look at that. I am successfully on YouTube. And now for the big reveal. Are we on Twitch? Ooh. It does appear that my stream is live on Twitch now, and we've got 3 viewers. So I didn't completely F it up. So tonight's a little different. I'm trying something new. I've got YouTube and Twitch. We're both going simultaneous with the same stream on both platforms. I've got both chats up here. I also have an alternate chat that combines the two right here. So maybe I could just put this up on the screen, but it doesn't look as good. I kind of don't think it... I don't know. Fans Buzzes Gaming, watching on Twitch and YouTube. Like a boss. The Real Man is here. Tara's here. Alex Gets Around. Tio's here. Jeanette's here. Bevy White Zed's here. Marie Palmer's here. Zach McNally. Susan. Michelle Gray. Shelly. Michelle Briggs. Big S. Welcome to my first ever multi-stream. May it be the last? I don't know. Vivian was notified on Twitch, and you rarely get notified on YouTube. So Vivian is here on Twitch. Vivian, thank you for tuning in on Twitch. One side note that won't matter for most of you is my Twitch is not monetized. So super chats go to YouTube. Not that I'm expecting them a whole lot. Did you guys hear that noise? I don't know what that noise meant. And I don't see... Oh, there we go. We got a new follower on Twitch. That's what that means. So... let me pull this off of the screen here. So there we go. And I want to try something here. I have something new that I want to try. This is something that somebody requested a long, long time ago when I started streaming. And I just didn't know what to think of it. And then watching some other streamers, I thought I would try to do something here. So I'm going to go quiet for a second. Let's see if this works. Okay, so I'm going to do something. And I'm going to mute the audio here just for... the audio on my microphone just for a second. But let's see if this works. I'm just putting it through right now. Let's see. Okay, so I think what happened was the super chat. Did you guys hear the super chat? It did the text to speech on Twitch, but I didn't hear it on YouTube. So I don't think I have it working on Twitch, but I do have it on... No, I don't think I... That's weird because you can only send super chats on YouTube, but if you want to hear it read, I got to figure that out. I don't know if that's working right, but I enabled text to speech, so it would read out any super chats, and yeah, I don't think it's working right. So I don't think it's gonna work for this, but whatever, it's fun. And we've got Pepsi Dude 1979, Fans Buses Gaming, Marie Palmer on Twitch, iSkeen says yo gin and tonic, and speaking of gin and tonic, let's have a gin and tonic. We're having so much fun getting this thing on both platforms. There we go. We have 91 people watching on YouTube and 24 people watching on Twitch. So tonight we're going to have Something a little different. I'm going with gin and tonic. I've decided to give the beer a rest. I kind of went overboard on the beer last night. I had some Korean barbecue and then I came home and I watched fighting. Why am I putting the tonic in first? That is not what you do. And I bought this mostly because the name sounded made up. Boodle's Gin. Has anyone ever had Boodle's Gin before? Boodle's British London Dry Gin. Let's pour a little bit of that into my drink. Yo, for gin, you gotta try greater than, says Ice King. Oh. D Boutique 617. Tonight I made the switch to Twitch. Well, don't get used to it. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing this on Twitch. Cowboy Coney says props to the Twitch fam. You know what? Let's go with the double chat over here. Whoops. No. Let's go with this over here. Let's just move this over here. And this over here. Let's see how this works. That way on the screen, Twitch and YouTube are all nice and combined. How does that work? Shelly says, what's up, guys? Jeanette saying hi to Vivian. Yahia says the last... What? No, this will... Oh, it didn't scroll down. I was reading your old chat, so I wasn't caught up to date. Fansbuses Gaming says he was live on Twitch earlier. Cool. Boodles ain't cheap, kiddo, says TM. Not that expensive. Vivian Johnson here back on YouTube's. Welcome back to YouTube, Vivian Johnson. This is the best place to be. I don't know if you guys like the chat running on the bottom left or not. Susan says no Johnny Walker. Yeah, still no Johnny Walker. Fansbuses Gaming, you went live early. Yes, I didn't do shit today. I didn't go outside. I didn't make any videos. I've got one video that I'll either put up tomorrow morning, or I'm thinking I might live stream tomorrow morning. Have no regular video, and then put this video up Tuesday, so I'm already kind of caught up. It all depends if I actually get up and do a live stream. But I kind of went down the rabbit hole of trying to get this stream up on both platforms. And speaking of this, Fansbuses Gaming said that he went live today on Twitch. Oh, but he did not save his stream. There's a setting where you're gonna have to do that, fans, if you want that to show up. Womp womp womp. There we are. Douglas Perry is Pepsi Dude 1979 on Twitch. We're kind of cheating. We've got viewers on both here. Magic Walker wishes she had a fan. It's too hot there. Deciding to ditch Twitch, Dean's Log. Yeah, there's no need to be on both. It's really just me kind of being a geek. Ryan Ride says, hey, Twitch guy, Discord server next. I don't know. I think I could maybe make this chat a little bigger. Appearance. Let's see how that looks. All right, so we got the chat rocking in a little bigger font here. Johnny, if you do a live stream tomorrow morning, I would like to meet you, says Yahia. If you can track me down, you're always free to say hi. I don't want people overtaking the streams and but I mean, for a minute or two on the stream, if you want to say hi, that's cool. Chris B says, will you be watching tonight's NFL game? No, I won't. Jeanette Morales is coming back to YouTube. Do you have any edibles left? I have a few. Don't you decorate for Halloween? No. Fans, just go into your channel settings and you'll see a thing that'll save your streams to Twitch. Antonio G says, hello, YouTubers and Twitchers. Carl, yeah, I do have a pretty big screen, but hey, look, Nightbot has made an appearance. All right, mods who are here. I know a few of you are here. We're going to have another hands-off night. I'm letting Nightbot do its thing, even if we get a little bit of chaos. I've set it up tonight. We're going to allow emojis. We're going to allow emotes. I don't even know what the difference are, but I've looked through the chats. They're really not that bad. And hey, Michelle Briggs is here under JS Follower on Twitch. And what happened was somebody gave me 3 thumbs up and my auto mod nuked them for giving me 3 thumbs up. And I set it to be a minimum of 6 emojis. I'm like, that's stupid. So I just set the limit to like 20. So as long as it's less than 20, it's going to be fine. It doesn't take away from the chat. So symbols and emojis are good. Caps are good. All caps is fine up to 20 characters. So we're throwing the old rules out. We're going to lighten things up a bit. And I've decided to, take a bit of a more hands-off approach and just kind of let things be a bit more relaxed. And I'm curious to see how the automod handles things like spam, like people repeating the same thing over and over again. It's supposed to catch up on that and nuke them. So mods, again, don't worry about that stuff. But if something is super duper over the line, like offensive, or there's limits to things that should be out in a public forum like this, then yeah, by all means, take care of that as you always would, and that is super appreciated. Yeah, he says the stream delayed for a minute. Lots of messages are appearing on your chat that aren't being shown on YouTube, says Pentlands. Some of those are the Twitch chats, by the way. Jeanette feels old on Twitch. Some cute Halloween houses off of the Danforth, and one on Chester, I think, just looks Halloweenish all the time, potentially. If you think that that's a good route, send me a message. Anyone who thinks you have a good walking route for Halloween houses, that might be cool. I might be willing to check that out. Are you going to dress up for Halloween and go trick-or-treating live? No, I'm not. Have you ever done a walk through some of the northern suburbs like Vaughan or Markham? I've done Vaughan, and it was as depressing as you think it would be. And I've tiptoed into Markham. I've been north of Steeles, barely in Markham, but I haven't really explored it a whole lot. Where's Perry is here? Susan says Rogers Wi-Fi is a dumpster fire. Well, it wouldn't be the Wi-Fi that's dumpster fire. It would be the actual service itself. So I'm just going to play a video in the background while we chat. Boop, boop. Oh no, that's going to kill the...
Today is Friday, August 20th. The time right now is 2:24 p.m.
Oh well. That's going to kill our ability to share the chat, but whatever. The Magic Walker's boyfriend is Scorpio too. So if you're just joining in tonight, we are on Twitch and YouTube, and I'd just like to give a big thanks to everyone for joining my Twitch. We're up to 126 followers. That channel is really just a hobby. It's not monetized or anything like that. It's really just a compliment to my other 2 channels, so I'm going to be doinking around on that. You should do Unionville. Yeah, I get a lot of requests for Unionville. I think this gin and tonic is giving me the hiccups.
And for this one, I'll be heading on up to the street level.
The real man, I wonder how long this setup took you. It took about 10 minutes to set up the dual streams, but I did have to get a special service to do that. Mike Landry, good luck on the double streams. $5, thank you. Mike Landry. Let's see if the notification pops up. But thank you very much, Mike Landry, for the $5. Your twin brother is doing a great job. Who's my twin brother?
Good luck on the double streams.
So this will be a relatively short one today.
Oh, if I turn... Where is that coming from? I think that's coming from my speakers here, but thank you, Mike.
But it has been a while since I've recorded
Chris will stay here too. Yeah, guys, I don't blame you for leaving Twitch again. I just wanted to try it. That's all. That's all it is. We're just trying something new. I think Stumbles is going to be my primary, secondary source, but I don't want to do a whole bunch of extra streams on this channel.
There's the intersection of Yonge and Carlton.
So
And on the other side,
it is what it is. Vivian is waiting for the decoration video. Love seeing the Christmas ones last year. Hope to see some Halloween shenanigans with you and Ken. Yeah, well, I'll see. If you can, if anyone knows any good routes in
and to look north up Yonge.
in Toronto for Halloween, let me know. Lisa D, always with this stuff. Always. I think Ryan Rides also kind of has that hankering to tinker around and try new things. Yeah, I don't feel like I was watching. Oh, did anyone follow Ginny TTY's adventures or misadventures? I met her on my stream, but I don't think she really thought this. I don't really think she thought this trip through, because she had a 6:30 flight to Houston or to Texas, and her plan was to leave Toronto at 5, get to the airport an hour early, and then fly to Texas. Like, generally, for people outside of North America, international flight is 2 hours in advance. Here in North America, we like to say 3 hours, just for that extra layer of, just because we have understaffed, way too busy airports. But generally, everywhere I've ever been, you just go check in, waltz right through security. Doesn't matter, except for Bangkok. For some reason, they have trouble. But everywhere else, it's never more than like 20 minutes from entering the airport to being at the waiting lounge. And I guess Jenny thought that she could go to Texas all the same. And she got to the airport way too late, missed her flight, bought tickets to another flight, shows up to the front counter an hour before the second flight, and they said no, they closed the counter 90 minutes before the flight. So she goes on this giant rant on her channel about how Air Canada is stupid, and you know, she's never seen anything like that before. And I'm just like, you missed your first flight. You didn't pay attention to the terms of service of your second flight that said the front counter closes 90 minutes in advance. Also, if you know anything about Pearson lately, the U.S. Customs line takes you forever. When I flew to New York, I got to the airport 3 hours and 45 minutes early for a flight to New York. Guess what? I had like 30 minutes at the gate to relax. It took that long to get through U.S. Customs and security. Security is always, you always have to bank like 20-30 minutes for security, maybe a little longer if it's super busy. But yeah, I just thought, like, come on, you're like a super experienced traveler. You go all over the world. And this is your business. This is what you do. You don't cut it that close. You just don't cut it that close when you're flying. You're nuts. And it takes even longer because you have to go through U.S. Customs in Toronto. Which of your recent videos did better or worse than you thought it would? The morning commute did a lot worse than I thought it would to York Mills. But today's video is doing a lot better than I thought it would. So, whereas Perry says Air Canada just dropped their points. But they're still doing Air Canada bought Aeroplan, right? So Aeroplan is still good. Tom Bike says Jenny kind of had a weird... No, she's like that with everyone. I intentionally didn't want to meet her for more than a minute. It was just going to be a hi. Okay, nice to meet you. Keep moving. And that was it. Carl says the red-eye flights are the best these days. Early morning when no one is around. They've always been the best, I think. They've always been the best.
There's always lively music and things going on at this block of restaurants here in the corner.
Everyone's running. For those of you running YouTube and Twitch at the same time, can you... which one is first? I think YouTube is definitely more lagged of the two, right? Bevy, you'll be getting to the airport 2 hours before your flight. You're always early for your flight. Yeah, 2 hours is good for a domestic flight, I would say. Susan's excited to meet Bevy YHC and Johnny Stumbles. Maybe you're gonna get Johnny Strides.
See that construction has resumed.
Maybe. Is this what's happening next Saturday, Susan?
Partially
Is this
excavated
what's
right now.
happening? So XTRDJ is watching me on Twitch. Yeah, Ron says YouTube is more lagged. Yeah, Twitch has less lag, and one of the things I want to do from this is if we go back to playing the Jackbox games, this would allow me to play the video on both, but
Zanzibar,
I can send the invites out to people on Twitch, because that way you can be verified,
they have resumed operating.
and we can keep the little peckerheads that like to cause a ruckus out of it. Alex is 95% sure. Yeah, I'll do a collab vid, and she'll probably live stream, so I could make an appearance in that. Mark usually watches me on his PS5. Bevy will try to arrange things to meet up with folks and do dinner at Susan's restaurant. Is that on a Saturday, or are we making plans that the whole world will know about? Sorry, I'm just reading some of your messages, little peckerhead. Hey, it seemed like a term that wouldn't offend anyone these days. Terratopia correctly wishing everyone a happy first day of the week. Yes, it is Sunday. Sunday is the day the week starts.
An Eglinton location to open up.
Very correct. Mark repeating that he watches us on PS5.
University Student Learning Center.
Okay, what is...
This opened up
let me just
in
check
2015.
I've gone back to not playing the video through YouTube itself. I'm playing it directly off of my hard drive.
And usually this area
Ron says everyone is sticking with YouTube live chat. Yeah, I didn't...
students hanging out.
I wonder... I don't have a way just to layer the double chat on this screen. And for anyone on mobile, you're not going to be able to see the double chat anyways. But I think YouTube is where it's at from a chat perspective. I'm literally just trying something new. That's all we're doing tonight. We're not
This here takes
we only have 14 viewers on Twitch.
Ryerson University's campus.
Ryan Rides is on Twitch out of spite. Why are you spiting YouTube? YouTube is the hand that feeds us. Twitch is like this little adolescent redheaded stepchild that throws unnecessary temper tantrums all the time.
And this is either the Devonian
Terratopia,
font
don't
or
be
Devonian
sorry. Mark
font,
S had a
however
Subway
you actually
sandwich.
pronounce it.
COVID Hippo switched to YouTube. Welcome back to YouTube. I'm also learning that the whole chat thing
I think this stretch
is going to be a
goes
bit of an
all the
issue
way.
with having people on both platforms. So we might
Here,
not do too many of these crossover streams on Twitch and YouTube. I paid $9 for the ability to do that. There's a way to do it for free, but it puts a watermark on Twitch and on both streams. It would put this watermark of a company, so I had to buy a 1-month subscription, and that was like 19 bucks or something, but it had a $10 off coupon. So I just subscribed for one night, and then or for 1 month. So I'm probably going to cancel that subscription if we're not going to end up streaming on both, but oh well. It's a service, yeah. Anyways, I'm not going to get into the nuts and bolts of it. Hey, we have a new follower on Twitch. Thank you for joining in. Let me pop this back out. Where's my...
I think on the left here is the Toronto Public Health Unit. And this might even be a safe injection site.
Sorry guys, I'm just ditching something here. Where's my... Ryan Wright says Twitch is all about the emojis. Action BJ says, where am I right now? I don't know, Action BJ. Where the hell are you? Where the hell are you?
I'm just gonna cross over.
Nobody
This
knows.
side, and we'll pass through the square. There's a look towards the intersection of Yonge and Dundas.
Your nephews use Twitch. Yeah, I don't know. Marion said, is it forbidden to speak of the word buffering? Is anyone having buffering on YouTube? I'm not having any buffering. In fact, the stream looks pretty good to me. Yeah, he says mini lag.
He must be some kind of pigeon king.
Mike Landry, have a great week, Johnny. It'll be nice when you and Bevy White Zed meet up. Bye, everyone. Thank you very much, Mike Landry.
Look at that.
Let's see if this gets read out here. Are you going to drink some coffee? Probably at some point. Probably. Alex gets around. Tio says, nope, not me. You have...
All right.
So some people are lagging a little bit, and some
Here's a
people
nice
aren't
sight,
lagging
so-
at all, so...
Double
Have a
decker
great week,
sightseeing
Johnny.
buses.
It'll be nice when you and Bevy meet up. Bye, everyone.
Ooh, thank you, Mike Landry.
People
So...
are international tourists for the most part.
Yeah, hey, guys, if it's fine for some people, that means
Canadians on here.
it's not really a problem that I can fix. Because if it's fine for just one person, then it's not a problem.
Who have taken advantage of the
So
lifting
we're
of
just going to have to
restrictions
deal
that
with it,
come in.
I guess. Of course, the Pigeon King returns. Yeah, remembering that old video.
All right.
Marco says it only freezes briefly. Well, if it's freezing, that means it must be this new service that I'm using. But don't worry, we're not gonna... The real man says not a problem for him. I don't know. I don't know. We're just gonna deal with it. Because I'm not using the normal
Olympic spirit building.
streaming service. How many viewers do we have on YouTube right now? We have 127.
Turned into the home of City TV and Omni. After Rogers took those operations over, they were relocated here. City TV used to be located at the iconic Chum building.
Thomas Brown says photos from your last visit. Dundas did not have those
I'm not sure why it was built, but it was built as an
live
Olympic center,
screens on the post. They're actually going to be putting in another giant
and it operated for a few
screen
years from
in Dundas
2004 to
Square.
2006.
Marie Palmer 21 is in Twitch. Action BJ says, how do I like the stream? Teratopia says hello from Twitch.
So I guess it was some kind of museum to the Olympics. I never got a chance to visit. And I think that was the
So
problem
for dinner
because
tonight I had
people did.
2 fluffy Eggo waffles. Where's Perry? $5. Try
It's never
again.
hosted the Olympics.
Where's Perry? Thank you for your $5 super chat. I don't think this one will get text to speech, but thank you very much.
Right there is the Senator. That's a popular diner.
Claudia, gotta go now. Might come back if I'm still streaming. I don't know. I don't know if this will be the longest or latest
A jazz bar
of my
called
Sunday night
Center.
streams. We seem to have some
Right in that spot.
intermittent,
Jazz
very
Bistro,
minor
so
lag
might even be
going on.
a carryover from that.
When was your last haircut? Right after I got back from New York.
Just getting the right
Bevy says the Korean barbecue place looked like... I mean, yeah, that's Arisu. That's like a pretty... It's not cheap, but it's always really good, so
think they ever got around.
it is what it is. Alex used to like Eggos. Hey, I get the extra fluffy Eggo waffles. They were
Seats around
excellent.
2,300
And
people.
what did I have for lunch? For lunch, I had a couple of pizza pockets that I heated up. And for breakfast, I had my breakfast
In
smoothie.
89, it opened up as the
And now we're
Pizza
having
Theater.
a gin and
It was home
tonic.
to the very famous Andrew Lloyd Webber's Phantom of the Opera.
Which is running low. I'm
And
gonna
recently
refill it
they
pretty
named
soon.
The Ed Mirvish Theater. I think it was even the Cannon Theater for a while.
I just didn't feel like beer. And I was thinking about going out tonight and recording a night video, but now I'm thinking, no way we're going to do that. And I'm busy tomorrow night, and I'm busy Tuesday night. So I don't know what the hell we're going to do. We'll catch up on videos somehow. Susan says, these, yeah, you crave budae. It's gotten a lot colder all of a sudden. Like, boom, the weather is not cooperating all of a sudden. Michael says Eggo waffles A. Yes, the fluffy kind of Eggo waffles. The 6, not the 8 per pack, even though they cost the same. Ryan Rides and Terratopia are flirting up a storm over on Twitch, guys. You got to go over there and see it. Lisa had a green tea with a muffin, squeaky cheese in mid-afternoon, and cabbage rolls for dinner. Magic Walker really doesn't... Your boyfriend really doesn't want A&W unless you share it with him. A&W is good. Estelle is here. Estelle, all the way from Australia. Welcome, new mod. Estelle, since you're popping in, I've asked the mods to take a super hands-off approach tonight. We're kind of testing Nightbot. Same thing as I'm doing on the premieres. I just want to see... I would like some trolls to invade. I want to see if it could pick up on like repeating phrases and all kinds of stuff and kick people out accordingly. We're also allowing emojis and emotes and caps, so don't worry about that.
It's more of a concert venue than a theater.
Where's Perry is enjoying his Pepsi. Vivian, at least you're able to close your balcony door. My balcony door has been sealed shut for a few weeks now, and my apartment is littered with crap that was on my balcony. And my carpet is gross. I think it's from all the stuff I dragged in, so I'm constantly using this to clean up shit on my carpet that I find. Little spots and stains. I don't even know how it got there, but good thing I have this thing, whatever it is. It's a carpet stain remover. I think it's just basically rug shampoo in a bottle, but if you have carpet, these things are a godsend. Susan says, what happened this morning after Nightbot went MIA? I don't know. It didn't show up to the stream, but it's here now. It's all good. Well, Cost says, this is so sad, Automation. No, the mods are still appreciated and still needed. There's always going to be people that can circumvent the system, right? And when I'm not paying attention, that's when the mods will spring in. Yeah, he says another mod. How many mods are there now? There's about 5 or 6 active ones, but when I do the streams in the winter, we're probably going to have a lot more viewers. Just looking at my numbers from last winter, like I was averaging 700-800 people stream. So it'll be nice to be a bit more prepared for that this year. And relative to other channels, I don't have nearly as many mods as they do. And I know Action VJ and Bevy have been amazing and they work really hard, but it's not fair to them. And it's kind of cool to add a few more and give some other people that want to participate a chance to do so. And I'm hoping that when I finally get merch up and running, that I can send them some merch to say thank you. So that's the plans for the mods.
And here is Queen Street East.
I see Action BJ, Terratopia, Ryan Rides, all chatting up a storm on Twitch. How many viewers we got on Twitch right now? 15. 15 viewers, ladies and gentlemen. Paranormal Witness Girl is here. Oh, I know what I wanted to do tonight. I wanted to go through some of my comments together. People seem to like it the last time I did that, so we can go through the comments on the Johnny Strides channel and I'll respond to comments. Sometimes I can be a bit of a smartass, you could say. Here, let me make a poll. Do you guys want to do that? Bevy says, just buy you Korean. Okay, we'll go to the Korean hot dog place. Korean food is expensive. My meal last night was like $70. Ask a question. So this poll, unfortunately, is only for YouTubers, Twitchers. You're being left out in the cold.
There's the Cambridge Suites Hotel.
Teratopia likes the emojis on Twitch better.
If that place is any good or not.
We've got a Action VJ. Teratopia sending a Bob Ross emoji. Action VJ has a referee saying it's good. Maybe Pentlands, maybe. Hopefully it's better now.
This will take me down to King.
I do have the stream up on the big screen, and I don't see any issues. It
Crossing. So that'll be
actually
fun.
looks like it's maybe a little better quality than normal. I can't tell,
No problem finding a break in traffic.
but it's looking pretty good. Also, I thought I'm probably going to want to catch up on sleep tonight and go out tomorrow and be kind of productive in the morning and afternoon. Teratopia says 70. How many people did you pay for? I paid for me. That was my portion of the meal. It's actually kind of normal, par for the course when you have like a good barbecue with like good cuts of beef and a few, I'd like to say several alcoholic drinks, and then you got to pay your tip.
Adelaide Street, so the last one was Richmond, which
The real man says going through the comments is fun. Cowboy Cody rocking a cat with glasses.
so this would be pretty much the heart
Hey,
of
we're up to 16 viewers on Twitch. How many do we got in YouTube? We got 117 on YouTube. Twitch is
and that would be just off in that direction.
not going to be a regular thing. This is just too much technical juggling.
Sure why that taxi
To be honest
driver
with you
was
guys.
staring at me.
Yeah, he says looks like the votes are a yes. How much longer is left in this video? There's 10 minutes left in this video, so that'll be our plan tonight. When this video is done, we'll go through the comments, and that might be that. I don't see Ro in the chat. I thought he'd be all excited about the addition of Twitch and what that means for getting Jackbox games back up and running, but we'll probably save that unveil for next Sunday.
Guess that restaurant there is having some kind of event.
My Bevy says cheese duck galbi and mandu, maybe some ramen. Ramen is not Korean. Ramen is Japanese.
Around here is the old passport office.
But if you want, I would recommend going to Hankook
There's
if you're interested in cheese duck galbi. My soda tonic is done. You should do a poll for how many are watching on YouTube and Twitch. A poll? I can see right now we've got 17 on Twitch, and I can see my viewer count on YouTube is 111. Going back to the boodles.
and one block
Oh, Ro is here.
the west
He
here
is.
King Station.
I didn't know you could creep on people like that.
I think that's 118
But he
years old.
is. Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to be ordering more food on the stream. I did that on Friday's stream. I did that last week here.
It's kind of a neat experience.
Not really into the eating on camera thing. It's kind of weird.
Pretty loud. Look at that old right-hand drive car. 56 Bentley.
Ooh.
That could be finding its way over to a movie.
What looks
set.
better, the front of the bottle or the back? I almost think the back of the bottle looks better. Carol Perry YYZ is now following on Twitch. Thank you, Carol Perry YYZ. Thank you very much for following on Twitch.
And this is the
Speaking of which, I have not
Coburn
pulled
Street.
up my Twitch chat in a while. What am I missing? Miss Yogi Bear
Confusing.
is
The
on
sign there
Twitch.
says Coburn Street.
John Acado, avocado. No, Nick Acado is.
Make you think it's north to south.
I don't. He's
They both can
kind of a shitty person, so no, let's not talk about him having oodles and oodles of boodles. Here I completely agree with you. Eating in camera, Michelle Briggs. Yeah. If it gets to the point where I'm streaming and I'm hungry, I mean, I might have a snack, but if I order a meal, I'll do it discreetly and with my mouth away from the camera. It's kind of a... I don't know. I just didn't feel super comfortable about it. And I don't normally feel any shame or embarrassment. I walk around in public with a camera talking to myself right past strangers, right? Like, I'm not the type of person that feels shame or gives a shit what other people think, but the eating thing was a bit much, so we're not going to do that a whole lot. I don't know, Bevy. Amazing 75 Jump is now following on Twitch. Thank you. These Twitch followers are climbing. How's our boy Sean McKay doing? Lisa almost spit her drink out. Why? Sean McKay is up to 87 subs. Congrats, Sean McKay. Do you like the Great Courses videos on Prime? I have not watched those. But I did finish... I did finish Dr. Death, and now I'm into the Dr. Death... Hey, we got another one. Kyle07876 Ugh is now following. Thank you. I'm into another Dr. Death series now, so that is a deeply, deeply disturbing story of a guy who absolutely deserves to be locked up.
Functioning as a one-way street for this stretch. As Front Street, which runs parallel to it, just to the south of here.
Did you remember the chicken tender in the fridge, says XTR DJ on Twitch? Yes, I did, actually. Fortunately, my Alexa reminded me to.
What's the reminder for?
Alexa, shut the hell up. Sorry, guys. Alexa was just talking to me. Do you like the fall leaves? Yes, I do. Remember, Alexa is not a human.
I don't know that.
I'm just gonna make my way.
It's okay to be abusive to Alexa. You got to get it out on something, right?
I do have an appointment to attend to.
You talk to your dog in public all the time, different, but also the same. Well, it's a little different if people realize that you have a dog, right? Action VJ has a Dorito, but people are on Twitch are comparing their emojis. They all don't have the same, apparently.
So here is Young and Wellington.
Nouvelle Cost canceled his Prime subscription because of how Amazon treats its frontline workers, but he just canceled the second best streaming service. Come on. And I agree with you. They are shitty to the frontline workers, but let's not pretend that other big companies, other than Costco, are actually good to their frontline workers. Ever been to a supermarket? They treat them like shit, right? So I don't. It's just one of those things where I think we should be going the political route and pushing for better standards on that sort of thing, rather than protesting against Amazon just because they're no worse than anyone else, as shitty as they are. That's just the way it is. Luke says the Anthony Bourdain doc was creepy.
Never got utilized.
Lisa says does change the fact that she's talking to her. Alexa chimes in and starts talking to me half the time about I don't know what. Alright, I was just checking. Where's Perry says Alexa is too chatty. Action VJ wants a donut emoji. So apparently Twitch is just an emoji fest. There are no mods on Twitch, guys. If you want to go be a little shithead, go be it on Twitch. I'm doing well. Yes, Pajama, how are you? Costco has it figured out. Yeah, they're a pretty ethical company, but most places aren't. There is mods on Twitch. Twitch is auto-modded, but I don't have mods on my channel on Twitch. I've got like 126 followers. Twitch is going to be like a let it burn anarchy kind of situation for me. Like, I've got no skin in that game. We're just going to let it play out however it plays out. It's kind of it's the weird redheaded stepchild of everything else. Chris Mill still can't watch the Bourdain docs. Too sad. Kind of, Estelle. Kind of, yeah. I think I'm too old for it, but we'll see. Somebody who was on Ginny's stream was streaming on Twitch from Toronto, walking around all night. It was, well, not also going to a bar. It was weird. Carol, that is tragic to hear. Susan says she's too old for Twitch, won't join.
I think it's the nicest example of an Art Deco building in Toronto.
I think I might be putting too much gin in my gin and tonics. Maybe I should learn what a shot is. Getting a little lightheaded. Marco says it's a smart idea for the games. Can't wait to play Jackbox. Yeah, I think next week we'll bring back Jackbox. We'll see how that works. We will, now that we've got Twitch up and running, we've got, I might even do, we've got 17 viewers right now. I might even do some dedicated Jackbox streams on Twitch at some point during the week. Maybe Wednesday night we'll do something like that. And we'll just keep, I don't know, I'm still playing with it. Can you still go up to the observation deck at Commerce Court? I have no idea. I have no idea. Lisa says, do not have a shot glass. I do, but they're decorative. They're over on my shelf over there looking all pretty, and I'd have to watch them. Do you watch Bald and Bankrupt? No, I subscribe to him. I haven't watched him in quite a while. I do enjoy it when he shows up on Simon Wilson's channel, because for some reason I watch all of Simon Wilson's videos. Illuminati confirmed.
They're just doing their job.
Alright, the emoji dick measuring contest still continues over on Twitch.
And it's in the King Station.
Yeah, Bevy, that's not a promise. That was just an idea. In my head, we might do something like that. If they're decorative, you don't have a shot glass, but they're the right size. They're the right amount. Estelle likes his channel. Yeah, but that guy, super entertaining, great personality, content is excellent, but his camera setup is straight out of like 2017. Like, it's like the shaky gonzo journalist vlog style, right? And I think that style of video has basically died. The really popular YouTubers like him can still keep it going, but for a lot of people, I don't know, man. I just think that kind of like shaky video is dead to me. Like, who wants to watch that? Not me. Betty won't be a next Sunday night stream. Why? 'Cause she'll be on a plane? That's no excuse. Get some airplane Wi-Fi.
And comments down below.
You going to get Halloween candy? Probably not.
And channel membership if you wish to support the channel.
Probably not. I mean, I thought, should I live stream trick-or-treating as a 40-year-old? Would that be cool? That's definitely more of a Stumbles thing than a Strides thing. Okay, let's put this double chat thing back on. So we've got the Twitch people and the YouTube people back on the bottom left. And as promised, I'm going to go through comments and respond to them on my main Johnny Strides channel. Or should I do comments on the Stumbles channel? Maybe we'll do both. We'll do both. I can be more of a smartass on the Stumbles channel because I've got less to lose here, right? Carol says her candy gets eaten by week's end. Yeah, I don't know. I have this for when I get hungry later. Watch a podcast called Pajama Pants, hosted by the actors who portrayed the children on The Sopranos. Guest was Joey Diaz. That might be neat. That might be neat. Well, we've once again combined the Twitch and the YouTubers in one chat. All right, how many viewers do we have on Twitch? We have 15 viewers on Twitch right now. And 130 followers. Thank you, Twitch Nights. Do you like Good Mythical Morning? I don't know. Do you have Dip? No, Dip always goes bad. This is my first time seeing one of your streams. Also love your videos. Thanks. Yes, Pajama. Okay, let's figure out how to get into my thing. Harjot. Harjot is on Twitch watching the football game. Do you guys like having the chat down here? Because if I didn't have the chat down here, I can end the poll. Let's make that a poll. Okay, I did a poll here. Let's see, because if I didn't put this here, this poll is only for YouTubers, sorry, Twitchers, but I'll share the results with you. If I didn't put this here, we would just have dead space. I always just had dead space here, right? But if I put this here, at least it's something in the space. We're getting more sophisticated, folks. Let's see how the poll goes. Do you like seeing chat on the screen? 68% say yes. 27% say no. Lisa says can't read it. Yeah, I guess only the people watching on like smart TVs. Maybe computer monitors can read it, but most people can't read it. That's probably very true. But from my point of view, it's kind of good because I'm kind of looking more where the camera is. You hate the Cowboys, plus you lost money. Yeah, I don't think anyone saw that loss happening. I did see the Ryan Bader loss happening, though. Petlands doesn't like the mixed chat that YouTube and Twitch can't communicate with each other. Makes no sense. You could just communicate with the YouTube people. It's all good. The Twitch people know they're on their own special little island somewhere, separate from the rest of us in the real world. And besides, I think this is a one-time only thing. Deborah S. says, what answer is the right one? Carol P. says, lol, the 2 and 1. So the poll is indicating that we should have this left in the chat. So we're just going to leave it in just for this stream at least. Okay, let's go to the comments. Let's refresh here. So when I respond to your comments on Johnny Strides, what happens is I'm not going to click this button. If I click this button, you will see all my earnings and all that fun stuff, which we're actually not supposed to share. So don't encourage me to accidentally click this one. Tara says we are getting your $9 subscription worth. Shelly says great walking. So we're just gonna heart the comment. Ryan Full, I'm so sorry. Hope you're all. Oh, this is the one with the assault. When I read anything on the assault video, I just leave it. In fact, you're one of the friendliest YouTubers I've ever seen. Okay, that's nice. I typically don't address any comments on these videos. They get a lot of views, and it's usually people offering bonehead advice, but I'll heart that. Best Caribbean soul food restaurants in Toronto. Appreciate the recommendations. Ross River. We're going to heart that. Awesome, Johnny. Thank you, Shelly. Johnny, I ride a scooter in Japan. Very dangerous at night in rain because of cars. They can't see well out of their windows off to the side. Not really making excuses for them. They should be more careful. That's fair. Why is too quiet, Shelly? You mean why is this area quiet? It was just the time of day that I went. I will respond to you even though you are in the chat. Shelly, you've been working through the videos lately. Wow, raining. Yes. Ross River, 3 buses all came within a minute of each other. That's Toronto. That's exactly Toronto. They're 30 minutes apart. I made this comment on my channel. The Eglinton bus, 30 minutes apart. 3 of them within 1 minute of each other in a row. Boom, 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 come on, Toronto. You can be better than that. Philippine restaurants don't advertise themselves that much. They should. Yeah, I agree with that. Best Jamaican Caribbean restaurants in Toronto are advice appreciated. I'm not the best source for that. Boom. Yeah, the bunching is an issue. If we actually had signal priority for our transit vehicles, which we should have, it would happen far less. I hope you're all right. There's another assault. Nice recording, Johnny. You should have just brought your shower gel with you and you could have had a shower in the rain. Yeah, we're going to lull on that. You're watching Johnny on a live stream commenting about Johnny reading a Johnny video comments and commenting on them. Calix Yukon, that you are. And you could be watching me do this on multiple platforms. India is 100 years behind the city. There's some ways yes, some ways no, some ways it's 100 years ahead. I don't know. Comments like this I generally ignore. I mean, it's not, someone might be offended by that. That's why I don't want to reinforce it, because I don't really have an opinion. So we'll let Mr. Arpit have his comment. Wow, I haven't seen Eglinton West in many years. You moved out of the area. Oh, I already read this one. You still... All right, I'm just going to heart that. Generally positive comment. Nouvelle Cost won't feel very special anymore when you get a love comment. Wow, be careful walking there at night. That strip with Jamaican restaurants is notorious for drugs, crack, and gangs. Surprised no one told you not to film. Several times without any issues. Crime rates are relatively low. It's a great area. All right. I'm just going to do my best to debunk what he's saying. I mean, Eglinton West is an awesome area. I mean, Alex Gets Around TO lives there, and he's a YouTuber. He's been out there filming a lot, and he's in our thing. So there's my comment for that. You should have worn boots for us. This was a real adventure. Okay. You are dead wrong on fortune tellers. Oh, I made a comment. I walked by a fortune teller in this video and it said like you could get a reading for $5. And I made some kind of typical smart ass comment because I don't believe in anything like that. It's all poppycock, right? So you can, Teratopia. You absolutely can. So you are dead wrong on fortune tellers. Sure, there are fakes. They are all fakes. But I have dealt with 2 real ones and 1 really accurate psychic. This is what's going through my mind right now. You think your attitude was negative on these types of people. I used to laugh. Well, they are entertaining. I even said in the video, this is for entertainment. If you enjoy it, go ahead. I used to laugh at what they said, but I soon realized they were right. And if they weren't, there was a valid explanation as to why they made the error. That's why there's scientific journals full of all types of double-blind studies and other ways to verify that they're correct, right? That's why that's out there, I'm pretty sure. This is validated. No? Okay. I believe they pop into future conversations, but they only get a partial part of the conversation. Thus, any mix-up on the outcome. You know what's, Paul R., if they were able to pop into a future conversation and come back and share that wisdom with people, they would be affecting the future in such a way that future conversation that they heard wouldn't happen. It's called the butterfly effect. Every little thing you do affects everything that ever happens for the future. That's why the movies Back to the Future, as amazing as they were bullshit. Because he wouldn't have existed anymore, right? Especially when he was like dating his mom. He never would have been conceived because he adjusted the timelines of everything. So no, they can't go in the future and hear something, come back and say something, and then that something they heard happens anyways. Bullshit. It's called the butterfly effect. In my opinion, and thankfully I am no expert, I believe these people, the real fortune tellers, use the spirit world. Okay. I'm gonna need a fact check on this so-called spirit world. And that is why they're more accurate. Remember, this is my opinion. You don't have to believe it. But I do, and probably will do to my dying day. So, okay, you know what? As bullshit crazy as this person is, remember, this is my opinion. You don't have to believe it. I respect that. Everyone who makes a statement like this and says it's just their opinion, you don't have to believe it, is 100% fair game, right? Because, okay, but the problem is you are dead wrong on fortune tellers. That's the part I take issue with. Okay, we're just going to be simple. LCBO controls the spirit world. There's my comment. Pretty sure I'm not wrong on fortune tellers being bollocks, wink sign, but good luck with that, ... I'm not going to engage myself too much with this person of no science. Like, come on. Like, it's fun. It's entertaining. You're going there for entertainment. But they can't know the future, and if they did, they would be altering the future in such a way that that future would no longer happen. It's like when you're watching sports and a field goal kicker misses the kick, and that team loses by 3, and then the commentators say later, well, if he made that kick, they wouldn't have lost by 3. No, you don't know, right? Because every situation that happens is different. They wouldn't have got the ball back at like the 40-yard line where they missed the kick from. There would have been a kickoff. They would have ran it back. Everything would have been different. Right? So that's why you can't use that logic. It's stupid logic. It's just dumb people use that logic. Like, things don't just happen the way they would have happened. You change the course of everything. And Lisa said, I've heard several podcasts on this as well. Hey, it's great entertainment. If you enjoy it, great. Someone's making money, go do it. It's fun. But don't think it's real. That's delusional. Sorry if I lost some viewers or offended some viewers, but like our friend Paul says, remember, this is my opinion. Remember, this is my opinion, right? We can still get along. Don't hate me because you disagree with me. I don't hate you because I could probably have a beer with Paul. We could have an awesome time. Might start beating this low-hanging fruit that he has laid out there at some point, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, let's move on. Great video. Not only did Mike Harris cancel the subway plan, concrete was poured into the tunneling that had already been completed. The PC party needed to be banished to the dustbin of history. They also neutered line 4 and sold off the 407. I am not sure if the current party is as bad as the Harris government was. Both can go into the dustbin for sure. You can disagree with me or not. I know we don't get too political on here, but I mean, it's pretty easy. Pretty low-hanging fruit. If you don't know, I was talking about how the Eglinton West subway line was canceled by Mike Harris, and then when Rob Ford took office, he canceled the Eglinton LRT line. So we've had a lot of very anti-transit politicians, and that was the basis of that comment. Mike Harris also fired a whole bunch of really young teachers. In my high school alone, we had several teachers that were there 3-4 years that like disappeared and weren't back the next year. And these were like our best teachers. No offense to the older teachers, but these were the people that we all thought were the hardest working and loved. So imagine going through school and training to be a teacher and then just getting the axe with zero basis and merit because of cuts, and then your class sizes all blow up and school becomes hectic. That's what happened to us in the 90s, along with a whole bunch of other infrastructure cuts. It was a very, very dark timeline for Ontario. That is definitely a badass memory I have. But Flutter Girl, I agree with you. Some of the older teachers were great, but it's a mixed bag. But I lost a gym teacher that was very dear to me, and a science teacher that was just a rock star that everyone loved. Just budget cuts. Dear Mr. Johnny Strides, electrical energy sporadically lighting up a purple night sky and quiet rumbles quaking across the sky of ebony. The continent known as Cloudscape. Johnny is Toronto's vlogger. It forms gradually connecting together by island, wispy at first, and then the masses clump together, evolving into a thicker splotch with a dark bottom. The Cloudscape people watching over. Whoa! Okay, I can't read all of this, Clayton. Your comments are hilarious, but this is a monster comment. Thank you, Clayton. Ro says, Jackbox Party 8 is out now. 3059. Ro, thank you tremendously for the super chat. You got to get your ass over to my Twitch channel.
Jackbox Party Pack 8 is out now. Smiley face.
Because I announced at some point we're going to start doing some Jackbox streams on Twitch. And then at the end of these streams, we're going to start doing some Jackbox games and moving them to Twitch so I can share the codes, because on Twitch you can just whisper the code and the users there are already email and phone number verified. That way it's super easy to know if anyone's a shithead, and it's super easy to ban them. Paranormal Witness Girl says, oh boy, this is getting interesting. Hey, you can disagree with me. It's all good. We can laugh one day and have a drink over it. I'm highly opinionated, but I don't hate people when they have other opinions, unless they're like supporting genocide or something. Then yeah, fuck them. But that's the extent of that. Ro is Bagged Milk Makuta on Twitch. Thank you, Ro. We'll get into. I'm gonna order the new party pack. Don't worry. So thank you for the super chat. Lisa, go hit your deadline. Young doctor athlete, you turn back papers that are too lengthy. I have written this work. I agree. High fiver, Johnny Strides. Do you remember when Mike Harris sent riot cops to beat down the OPSEU at the Governor Block between Bay and University? That is not ringing a bell. Maybe I'm not old enough, but I'll have to look. I'm sure that's a thing. I'm just not remembering it. Are you still planning on making a Discord server? Not right now, Ro. I think Twitch is going to be the way forward. It is a heavy rain. It is a heavy rain. I will like your comment and heart it. Masood says, hi, dear Johnny. I know this video is from a long time ago, but hopefully you check my comments and guide me, as I saw you mentioned a recorded video with the DJI Osmo Pocket. But if I like to ask you, it was combo or the standard one? And my second question is, did you use the microphone or add a microphone else? The combo. And I always use an external microphone. Cheers. Okay. High Fiber says, great stream tonight. I love the format. Thank you, High Fiber. Do you think the U.S. should ban travelers who mix and match their vaccines, Johnny? Justin. What kind of question is that? If it's approved by wherever they're from, I don't know. It should be allowed. I regret reading that out loud. I seem to miss most of the live streams due to work. Low bar 77. Sorry to hear that. Bevy uses the combo and loves it. Do another video in the daytime. I've done a daytime walk through this area that you can find on my Stumbles channel. At some point, I'll be back to cover it again in the daytime. Cheers. What happened to Dylan Reynolds as of late? I think Dylan's been back to school. Tom. Nice rain walk, says just click it. I used to live in Ottawa when this mall first opened, but seeing this has changed greatly. I haven't been to Ottawa since 96, and I lived there from 75 to 88. Neat to see it again. Glad you enjoyed the video. Boom. By the way, Johnny, you remember your smoothie video? You never told us who's the cameraman. It says, yeah. Nor should you ever find out. I catch all your videos all the time. Just nice to catch you live. Thanks for the great work. Thank you, Lobar. Justin has a habit for weird, inappropriate questions. Yeah, Bevy. Sometimes he asks a good question. I leave him be for the entertainment of it all. Like I said, I don't want to be too anal in terms of what's allowed and what's not allowed. If someone asks a personal question or they kind of go into a gray area, I just won't address the question. I just won't read it. Tonight, because we're drinking, I'm a little bit more likely to start reading a question before I've answered it, but Justin's fine. I'm sure he's a cool bloke, as they would say. I'm not sure, but if you're aware, but the majority of your recent videos are on Eglinton. Your recent rain videos. I think 2 of the last 3 were the other passed through in Eglinton. Lol. Yeah, that's because it's close to where I live. I wanna catch them here. Clayton writing a thesis in the comments. Yes. Hi Johnny, long time no see. Hello. John Gowan says, hey Johnny, great scenes in motion. I lived in Stratford, Ontario for many years. One of the most beautiful towns in Canada. Love to see a walk there for old time's sake. If I get up there next year, I'll be sure to bring the camera. I'm not going to tell him there's a 0% chance I'll be in Stratford. But hey, we're going to be polite. He was a polite comment. Despite the rain walk, brought a smile to my... We're still doing comments from this morning's video. Jeez. My family would always stop by Spence for hard dough bread and would grab a couple of beef patties at Wraps before heading home. I even used to get my hair done at one of the salons you passed on the opposite side of the street. In the 70s and 80s, so many legendary reggae artists would stop by the neighborhood as well. It is a Toronto treasure that has been overlooked. I hope the city pulls through and protects the livelihoods of the people that have stuck by Little Jamaica for many decades. I would love to see the city do a better job at preserving the character of this neighborhood. How about officially calling it Little Jamaica? Hey, I received 1,000 messages today with the chat. How about officially calling it the Little Jamaica neighborhood, which and putting in measures to protect the existing businesses and residents from future developments. Cheers. Yeah, I think, I mean, Little Jamaica, when you think about it, it's kind of weird that we have a Greek town, we have a Koreatown, we have a Chinatown. This place has more history than those other places, and it's not officially recognized by the city. I think it should be celebrated, and it could be one of those places that shows up in the hey, did my chat just stop working? What happened here? What happened here? Congratulations, you received 1,000 messages today with Restream chat. Test. Let me test here. Alex says, yeah, I wish it was. Okay, so yeah, I wish it was better protected and more celebrated in the way that we do Greektown and the other neighborhoods. Another one is Little Manila at Bathurst and Wilson, because these neighborhoods are what defines what makes Toronto great as a city. And there's also part of East Danforth that I forgot to mention this in my video, but it was in notes that I made for it and read on my way. But there's a part of that, I think, between from Greenwood for the next several blocks that's unofficially Little Ethiopia as well. And I think the city could just do a better job of preserving the character of those areas. I'm all for building density where there's transit, like it's a city. That's what we should be doing. But we can do it a lot smarter and in a way that preserves and increases the amount of affordable housing and gives the existing businesses an uplift rather than a hardship, right? Like, there's smart ways to do it. And that's kind of why getting someone like John Tory to run your city is an idiotic idea. Just my opinion. Toronto's only Dutch restaurant is at Danforth and Greenwood. I did not know that. You would have thought that a city would have more. Like, we have 1 million Ethiopian restaurants and we have one Dutch restaurant. That's kind of surprising. Rainy days are the perfect time for a scary movie or a horror video game since it's almost Halloween, Johnny. All right. K-Flip says, who would have thought that having an online bookstore would one day have you sending William Shatner to space? Quoting Johnny Strides. That is true. I did make a quote like that in the thing. High Fiver says Scarborough doesn't get the respect it deserves, or the transit that it deserves, right? Dutch food is kind of boring. Yeah, we could still have more of it. I agree with you, Pentlands. Johnny, between the crazy drivers and all that heavy rain, I found this video to be hilarious and lots of fun. This video is doing really well. People are watching it a lot longer than my typical video, at least percentage-wise, and they're clicking on it. Okay, here's something I did. Let's pull this up here. On that video, that's the new video I'm uploading. What I did for this video, tell me if you guys like this or not. But what I did was I added a little hook. I added a clip to the start of the video. Both of my feet are... Holy shit! Hey folks, it is Friday. So instead of just starting with the intro of my stupid face telling you the date, the time, the weather, and all that fun stuff, I put a little highlight clip at the start of the video. Did you guys like that? Was that better? Or should I just go straight into the intro? Where is my... Should we make this a poll? Okay, there's the poll. Yeah, Yeah, because one thing you see being recommended to YouTubers all the time is your video should have a hook, right? It should have something that gets people to want to watch the rest of it. So that was kind of, but that doesn't really apply to what I do. So that was it. That was the idea behind that. So the poll is up for YouTubers. Are there still people on Twitch? Whoa, I don't want to accidentally get into my real Twitch there. We've got 19 viewers on Twitch. Hello, everyone in Twitchlandia. Stealing views away from YouTube. That's okay. That's okay. Where do we want to go? We're going back to the comments. Yeah, Lisa, that's 71% said yes, 13% said no, 16% said your hair looks great, you must use 2-in-1. Lowbar77 says yes, we're still here. Yes, all you Twitch people that might not get to play in the fun next week. Barry also has a lot of crazy drivers who think they own the road. Rosa, probably true. Why not ride on the sidewalk at all? Why not ride on the sidewalk at all? Why, what? What does this mean? Why not ride on the sidewalk at all? Is this prohibited there? Riding on the sidewalk is illegal in Toronto and frowned upon. I will personally give anyone doing it a dirty look if they're not a child. There we go. Why would you spend $40 on deodorant? Do you like my answer? I don't understand his question, but why not ride on the sidewalk? Is it at all? Like the at all. Like, why are you saying at all? Why not ride on the sidewalk? Is this prohibited there? Riding on the sidewalk is illegal in Toronto and frowned upon. I'll personally give anyone doing it a dirty look if they're not a child. Go fish at 4 a.m. down by the water, see the birds, check the rocks, ponder a tree, be bored. Then I plan your adventure or not. Ali, I don't know what he means, but I'm going to answer it. This part of Toronto has a high population density due to a larger number of multi-generation households. Oh, this is Thorncliffe Park. Due to the family economics. That's why you see a COVID vaccination station, because in multi-generation households, they have a tendency to have higher infection rates due to the small living space in relation to the household population. Also, they were working more jobs where they had to go out into the real world during the thick of things, right? Since Thorncliffe Park is largely ethnic minorities, the residents here are largely frontline employees. That was my point. Another factor in which causes a higher infection rate. Philip, I mean, yeah, I'll like your comment. I agree with you for the most part. Protocol officer says, you're like, this guy is kind of a dick and makes a lot of really dickish, stupid comments and threats. By the way, you get familiar with people. Ro, that's a different animal, 70-kilometer speed limit. You're lucky to have made this walk and not have been stabbed or run over or even shot. I used to live at the St. Hilda complex, southeast corner of Dufferin and Eglinton. I'm familiar with that. And I personally witnessed all of this, plus a lot of other violence and robberies. I wanted very much to leave, but when we were warned of upcoming mayhem from the Metrolinx East-West project, I scampered to a completely less violent part of the city. If you value your life and possessions, do not repeat this walk. What? Another wise comment from... No. I don't know how to pull these up on my keyboard, so I do it old school. Let's just do this. I'm just going to leave it at that. I almost kind of want to delete the comment. Hey, you're free to jump in here and delete these comments. Okay, what is this? What is this? Let's see what this comment is. The cover is chosen well. A gentleman is indispensable. Who remembers Doug Flutie when he played in the CFL? I remember him. All right, Lisa, go nuts. I will not delete your comment no matter what. Oh, he likes my comment because it's in a red light district. Okay. My cover. I'll heart that, I guess. Well, Johnny, just as you're walking along, you were singing Just Walking in the Rain, getting soaking wet. It was a fun video. Maybe not for you. Stay safe. Glad you enjoyed it, George. Yeah, Gambling Greek, who is on Twitch, so the YouTubers can't see him, but it's on the chat, says he lived a few blocks from Little Jamaica. There were a few incidents, but you can't see any more or less than other areas. Yeah, I mean, that area is like Cedarville. That's like a nice area. It's stupid to, there's really no bad areas in Toronto. There's areas that you might not feel comfortable in, but statistics-wise, you're safe. Drove for the TTC. Thanks from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Ooh, thank you for your service. Perhaps at some point towards the end of 2022, the crosstown LRT will finally open, says Stanley. Don't jinx it. All the Brads think that Jenny is super cute. Who are the Brads? I don't understand. I guess they're the people that just watch Twitch streams. Good effort, says EV Earthling. I'm just going to ignore that comment there. Nice walk, Johnny. Great nomad walks. You get a lot of people that have walking chats just like dropping comments on this, fishing for people to click their channel and go read it. I ban a lot of these people because you post a video, then within like 5 minutes of posting your video, they leave a comment like great walk. And it's like, you didn't watch the video, and you leave the same fucking comment on every video. And your name is clearly like, you're just fishing for views. So I'm trying to think, have I seen this one a lot? So what I can do is I can, like, maybe you're legitimately a fan of my channel, that's fine. But leave a comment that is not generic. Okay, can I get back to... Oh, those are held for review. Can I get back to that comment? Where's my comment down here? Nomad walks. We're going back to nomad walks. We found Lisa's comment. I'll heart that. Lol, I see a regular one on yours, AKs and others. Yeah, LABHD, a lot of people do it. One is called, like, there's one walker who just puts it on everyone's. Nomad walks, you will live to see another day. Me, why is the driver giving Johnny a weird look? Johnny tried to walk on the bus with my umbrella open. Yes, I did. Hey, good afternoon. Everyone's still at a coffee shop, so can't join live and contribute. Rainy Toronto is beautiful. That's like-worthy. Morning, happy Sunday. It was really pouring out rain. It was also dark and dangerous. Like with the traffic, you're a brave soul. Hopefully you'll go back to this area on a nicer day. Yada, yada, yada. Very, very kind comment. Heavy rain in Toronto yesterday, 12 hours here in Sweden. Yikes, Monica. Here's one, 4K Walk Plus. This is what I mean. Love to walk in the rain. Hey, at least it's related to my video. You're not just copying and pasting the same comment. Good morning, Johnny and everyone watching. Enjoy. It's chilly here this morning in Georgia. 56 weather's sweet. The real man says, yeah, you were soaked. I was. That's heavy rain. I believe the real man is here. How about Regent Park or St. Jamestown? Aren't those bad neighborhoods as just New York? Historically, they've had issues, but if you walk through Regent Park now, it's like nice. St. Jamestown, it's like Bloor Street East and Cabbagetown. Cabbagetown is really nice. Like, they're fine. It's just a lot of like hardworking people trying to get by living in those complexes for the most part. Walking in the rain, awesome. Holy shit, it's pouring. Thanks for the video as always. Saddam Hussein? Great. Hi. Nice one-word chats there. Just Walk Travel ASMR channel. This is so awesome. I love the video quality. Here's the thing. You can't... These people leave comments on so many other walking channels that they can't possibly watch our videos. So if you're just coming here to advertise for your channel, I'm gonna delete you. This will be great walk again. I love this from South Korea. Okay, Seoul Tour. This is my first time seeing you. I've seen the other guy several times. So I'm gonna let that be. Okay, so here's the guy that was doing this in the premiere this morning. He is a channel member. He is a channel member. I do believe that channel members should get a little more rope because they're supporting, but at the same time, this contributes nothing. So, goodbye. Rocky says, hey Johnny, how are you doing? And everyone, Rocky, how's your moving bike going? Did you get the issues sorted? I'm thinking about maybe taking mine out tomorrow and doing a video. I'm trying not to oversaturate the channel with rides and that sort of thing, but I just love riding that bike so much. Lobar says, I have to say the video you did with the e-bike to see how long the battery would go. The video was so clear and just like a steady cam. Well, it is kind of a steady cam that I use. I put one of these things on my chest. Lisa says, rope for what? That was garbage spam. It was just the letter M. Maybe he had a keyboard issue. Something. Sometimes my phone does that. The keyboard wigs out and it'll go like boom, boom, boom. And I don't even know. There was one stream that I was having where my phone was just constantly making comments in the chat. It was the 4K stream. And I didn't even know it was my phone doing it in my own stream. So I was kind of giving him the benefit of the doubt. Also, with that guy this morning, there's a setting that will delete repetitive comments in my mod. And I wanted to see if the auto mod would pick that up. That's all. Michelle Briggs absolutely loves the riding videos. Hey Johnny, today's my birthday and I'm late. Mr. Handy Dandy Notebook, happy birthday to you. I'll sing happy birthday if you tell me that while I'm out riding. Rocky, did you DM them? How did you get a hold of them? They're usually pretty responsive. But good luck with that. Hopefully it's just a freak thing. But my bike has been, other than the flat tire, which is my own stupid fault, my bike has been pretty bulletproof. And even the brake squeal has gone away for the most part. It just like naturally went away. So I have nothing but a 9 out of 10 experience with that bike. My other e-bike I think I'm going to sell. Afternoon from London, Falcom Scott. He has been a big supporter of the channel. I can't wait to see this new rainy walking tour video here. I'll be back here until 2 o'clock UK time to see another great walk through Little Jamaica. So, oh, he left this before, this was a premiere. So he left this comment before we watched it. When was the last time Johnny Strides did a video through the Eaton Center? Yogi, he did one on Wednesday, June 30th. Yogi! Very, very specific. Hot Coke says, Golo na shide chan toronto doshin gadgi. Yeah, my Korean is absolutely terrible. I used to be able to read that really quick. Also, it's tiny text. A walk in downtown Toronto before the Corona era. Okay, I don't hate the comment. Okay, Justin Lee. I know you're a channel member, but do I do it? Do I ban him? You're gone. All these messages just disappeared. Sorry. I know you're supporting the channel financially, but Kind of a shithead if you're doing that on purpose. This was a wonderful video. I really enjoyed it. Thank you. Thank you, Rosa. Rosa's always nice. Raymond says, yeah, what an idiot. Who? I don't know. What's the content or context of this comment, Raymond T.O.? Who's an idiot? Oh, the Porsche driver. Yes, of course. Marco says, officially impressed that you can read that. Can it be a little earlier next time? It's midnight here. Yeah, Estelle, it's tough for me to I've started doing the premieres closer to 9 a.m. We just get a bit busier crowd than 8 a.m. Also, I don't like waking up as early at 8, but I'll see about doing some at a better time. Did you say you could tell if they're a recent member, says Ali? Yeah, I can. If I hover my mouse, it'll tell me how long they've been a member for. Danny with the thumbs up. All right. You could have just clicked the like button. No need to leave that comment. Not pointless at all. Johnny, good to free will it occasionally. Sam, I agree. Chris says, very nice. This should be interesting. Oh, he commented while it was a premiere. Clayton or Franklin Mars. I just got Franklin Mars confused with Clayton. Hello, Johnny Strides. Thanks so greatly for this Malibu style ride. Was definitely an amazing e-bike streamed video. Okay, that's a long. I'm just going to like it. I normally read all your messages, but we're live on a stream. We're on the clock. We've got people watching on Twitch. How many people do we have watching on Twitch? We got 16 people watching on Twitch. And 109 watching on YouTube? 139. Is Johnny Strides part of the Wokes? I can't tell. I guess he's trying to insult woke people, but truth be told, I don't think we should be classifying people that way. Personally, I don't agree with it. So I am me, that is all. That's the best answer. I am me, you are you, right? Why do we have to be so tribal and all join teams? Everything should be like, of course we're going to disagree on some things. Nice video after all the stream gremlins you encountered. Thank you. Although this was just a video. Success Kim says financial district in quotes. Where's my eye roll emoji? We're going to break out the eye roll emoji. Like, it's only the second biggest financial district in North America. One of the most important in the entire world, but sure. Welcome back to my area, Alex. Yes, the sketchy parts of Toronto aren't quite as bad as Kensington Street in Philadelphia. Oh, Kensington Street in Philadelphia is awful. Or East Hastings in Vancouver. But there are messed up areas. A hotel for the homeless was rented out by the city in the Esplanade, and that area has become a bit of a nightmare. I'm not going to comment on that. Nothing's like Toronto. Traveled a lot, ended up missing Toronto. We'll like that one. John Noble says this area looks nice. Impromptu ride? Near the end, it was almost like watching you get out of a maze. Oops, blocked here. Oh no, one way there. Traffic jam, U-turn. Yes, I hope you got that beer or 3. I did. I did. 1659, the exact moment a YouTube icon made Cycle Girl's day, for she was in the presence of a walking, e-biking, e-scooting greatness. Haha. Nikki B, where have you been, Nikki B? I remember you from the early days of this channel. Congratulations, you are awesome. Have kept me entertained during the lockdowns. Also, thank you. You live in Yonge and Eglinton, if I'm not mistaken, and so does Kohana. E-bikes and scooters make mopeds seem antiquated. For everything but really long distance travel. Then, in which case, mopeds kick their ass, Alice. But yeah, in the city, I would agree with you. High Fiver says the rain video is fun to watch as you get soaked. Yeah. Naughty Brown says Toronto is a dump. Relative to what? Have you... When people make comments like that, all I can think is you don't get out much, right? Especially in the comments. When people shit talk Toronto, it's like, I've been all over the world. It's not the best place, but it smells a lot better than 90% of the cities I've ever been to. It looks a lot better than 90% of the cities I've ever been to. It's not like American cities where people go work there, then at 5 o'clock everyone runs home to their suburban little whatever. Your architecture is mad. Ah, that's one of our, from like the 60s to 90s. I would agree. Our architecture is absolutely shit for the most part. There's a few gems, but for the most part, it's really bad. And we replaced. See, make a comment from that angle. If you're going to insult the city, be constructive. That's all I have to say. I wanted to say thanks for starting by the stables. All of the times I've been to Toronto, been up to Toronto, the tour bus would take us past Casa Loma, but they would only mention the stables and would point out the location, but I've never been close to them. Rose says, speaking of e-scooters, I went on a rental one. Unfortunately, near the end, you ended up hitting a pothole, lost control, and fell down. Oh no, Ro. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, with the little wheels, I'll maintain they're every bit as safe as bikes and e-bikes. Especially since you can just kind of step off of it, but you gotta keep your eyes glued to the road and anticipate potholes and just kind of make little maneuvers to wiggle your way through. I'm sure Ryan Rides would be a good source of information on that. Yogi saying hello to Rolling with Ian. What is the best city you have lived in, Johnny? Well, I've lived in two real cities, Toronto and Seoul. I don't count Mississauga as a city. I don't count Stouffville or Milton. And I'm not going to pick one over the other. They're both amazing. Kathleen Wallace with the hearts. I will like one of them. Clayton Crawford with another one. I already read that, Clayton. That's a hilarious comment. And we're done. We're back to comments that I've already done. So we are through. I'm all caught up. We are all caught up. Ro, yes. Definitely better that you didn't hit your head for sure. Oh no, my fantasy team got its ass kicked thanks to Dak Prescott. Did I miss Vivian's comment? How can you run down someplace you have not lived in and explored to know what you are talking about, says Vivian. Yeah, that's true. I have an open mind for everywhere, but when people shit talk Toronto, I get a little snarky sometimes. Like, where are you from? That's so good. Like, that's just part of me coming out. All right, I will just catch up on these ones. Did you notice that paper bag sticking out of his pocket? The guy that was harassing Johnny, I mean. Yeah, Ryan, it was a alcoholic beverage. You're a brave soul to walk through that heavy rain on Friday night. Many Caribbean businesses have closed permanently before COVID because of the transit being built. That is very true, and it's very tragic. The Crosstown LRT has been devastating to a lot of businesses. No, we're doing the gin and tonic tonight. And I accidentally made my first one way too strong, so we are sipping the second one. When are you going to do a video at Parkview Hills, Johnny, says Justin. What are the plans for the old C&E grounds? I don't think they have any plans, High Fiver. I think they will remain the C&T grounds. Barry says, can you please teach Ken? That's a bit of a low blow. I think we all have our styles, right? When I pan my camera, I kind of try to do it like that kind of thing. It's kind of like you're just slowly waving a wand around versus like being all jerky with it. I see your point, but I watch Ken's videos and I like them, so. Which is better? I don't know. Toronto or Vancouver for broke students? That's neither for broke students. Okay, maybe we could do some Stumbles comments. Let's catch up on the Stumbles comments. And then we'll be done with this. Let me get in here. Let me get into the comments here. Johnny Stumbles comments. We're doing a lot of comments. I'm like catching. This is like doing my homework on a live stream. Feel like stalking Ginny. Signed Johnny Lowell. That's funny. I didn't feel like stalking Ginny. I love how Ken said Mr. Strides. Johnny Strides. I always say hello, Mr. Continuum, right? I always greet him like that. Zach says Leafs win. This is not a sports updating service, but sure. She's adorable, and of course so is Ken. All right, I'll like that comment. Did anybody catch the monthly rate for this place? I forget. He's talking about the rent of my apartment, by the way. Your dynamic range and video quality looks much better than my Pocket 2. Did you use an ND filter on your Pocket 2 or use specific settings to achieve this quality? Filmed in Cinelike D, please let me know. Appreciate it. Everything was pretty much on auto. Regular color profile. No ND filters. That's puzzling that yours isn't performing the same. There's got to be a better way to get the emojis up on a keyboard, because this is how I do it when I'm on my computer. Orange Cove says, cool. Thanks for the walk around Toronto. I did a driving video today and on Tuesday to compare night and day on the same route. I believe you're fishing for views with that comment. I'm just going to skip it. You're wondering what what Strides will call you when we meet, Miss Bevy? I'll think of something creative. How's that? Johnny, nice content. Thank you. Why did I just like that comment? Yeah, anything with vaccine passport, I'm just gonna skip. And this guy is the emoji king. I'm gonna skip all those. Microsoft button plus period key. What do you know? What do you know? Thank you, Bevy. I'm not very hip or with it. I was not aware. Look at that. Can I search for the emojis here? Or this is all I get? I can't just search for... Keep typing. Oh. So if I type shrug... How does that work? I don't know, but thank you, Bevy. Rolling with Ian, it shouldn't make a difference in the image quality. It'll affect its ability. The actual image quality, the memory card won't impact that from the sensor. You should respond with your own set of emojis to that emoji king. Jeanette, thank you very much. Enjoyed the comments and hangout. Gotta finish a report that's due tomorrow. Have a great evening, Johnny and everyone. Have a great evening, Jeanette. And when this stream is done, I'm gonna acquire the Party Pack 8. Maybe I'll do it on the stream. Don't be fooled by the... Okay, so we're getting... Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the comments. Leave the comments. Where is Epic? I saw the Jackbox Party Pack 8 was on sale on Steam. Have you seen the Free Guy movie? I have seen Free Guy. I thought it was enjoyable. Barry Shoot says, you and Ken are the absolute best. Thank you, Barry. Lisa says, nice background. Thank you. I don't remember where I got that from. Jackbox. Party Pack 8. $32.99.
Leave you hungry for more. Grab a pen and watch the weird prompts of Drawful come alive in the moving sequel, Drawful Animate.
So there's a new Drawful? All right, I'm gonna get this, and then we're not gonna fire up the games tonight. But at some point, probably next Sunday, I don't know if I'm gonna do this double stream thing again, where we're on here and Twitch at the same time. We've only got 14 viewers on Twitch, so it might not even be worth it. But we're up to 131 followers. But please no bidiots, said Susan. But I'm gonna get Jackbox up and fired at some point. And then we'll hey, we're streaming within my stream. Look at this. It's infinity. This should technically go all the way down to the limit of the pixels. Do you think Edmonton will become the new Toronto? I don't have any basis for that comment. Is it on pace? I mean, if it'll be the new Toronto, then good for Edmonton. I might consider moving there. Although, probably won't be so happy about it in the stream. But we are at 8:54. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the stream up probably to the 2-hour mark, and then we're going to kill it. Because we started at 7, we're now 8:54. I'm Ro. Thank you very much for your super chat. Thank you to everyone else who has sent super chats. Jackbox games will be returning probably on Twitch at the tail end of these streams. I don't know if I'm going to do more of these double streams on Twitch and YouTube. I just wanted to give it a try. It was worth the $9 to find out. Reminder, go back into that service and cancel my membership, because then it's just going to auto renew and I'm going to forget. Like when you get Stack TV or one of those stupid things, those extensions on Prime, and then it just renews every month and you forget. Emma, yeah, unfortunately, our politicians don't do much to protect housing costs here. I have to agree with that. Lisa D says, I didn't send a super chat, but you're still welcome, you know, for me being here. Like, yeah, everyone here, but I just feel like an extra thanks, same as I do to the mods and the channel members and Patreon members, which you are. So thank you, and thank you everyone else for just hanging out and chatting. Alexa, remind me to buy Jackbox Party Pack 8 on Epic Games in 1 hour.
When should I remind you?
In 1 hour!
Okay, I'll remind you in 1 hour.
Alexa, wake me up at 7:45 a.m.
Alarm set for 7:45 a.m. tomorrow.
And I don't trust it. Wake me up at 7:53 a.m. Oh, my volume was down. I tried to put that up. Is Action Kid still alive? No, he is not. All right, you're very welcome, Vivian. And if people want to start dropping off the stream now, I don't blame you, because we're literally just gonna take this up to the 2-hour mark and call it a day. But it's pretty cool that. How long have we been going for? I can't even see on here. Does this let me know? But it's pretty cool that I figured out how to get Twitch going. If you want to follow me randomly on Twitch, there'll be some odd streams here and there showing up there. If I do any streams where I put a lot of effort into them on Twitch, I think what I'll do is I'll save them and I'll upload them to YouTube at some point. So just to make sure that the content is out there. I do have a video, a YouTube short video coming on to Stumbles tomorrow at noon. But you've already seen it if you've already seen one of my videos, because it's just a highlight clip. I don't know if I'm going to stream in the morning or if I'm going to post a video in the morning. If I post a video in the morning, I'll do a premiere. If you don't hear anything from me, that means I'll probably stream. $73, get that back with free delivery /Twitch. All right, Ro, thank you for the super chat. There will be a return to Jackbox. Twitch copycat name similar to Twitter. I don't know if they're that similar. But good night, everyone. I'm just going to wait till we get... let's not wait till we get to 2 hours. What a silly thing to do. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream, though. So thank you to everyone out in Twitch land. Thank you to everyone out in YouTube land. Thank you to our mods. I know I said hands off on the modding tonight, but thank you anyways for showing up. Thank you to everyone else just for showing up and being good sports. We had like a troll-free night, which was pretty awesome. And between Twitch and YouTube, we had a decent amount of viewers. So have a good night. And as Ken would